What's up, Sunderland fans? What a result that was at the weekend. Absolutely over the moon with that. I predicted a win for Sunderland. However, I didn't think it'd be so one-sided, especially the form they were on already. So, 4 goals. Unbelievable. Not going to go through and evaluate and tear apart each goal and see how it was, but there's a bit of luck involved. But I think Mendy scoring is a massive boost to this team and this club. Winning against an opposition that we expected to struggle against is especially good for the morale of the team going into what could be one of the hardest games of the season, albeit at home, but still. Versus Burnley is going to be a challenge for any team at the moment with their 5-0 win and their 4-1 victory. They're a high-scoring team already in this league, and they are one position above us. Performances all round just superb. We played brilliantly. I don't think it was them that were terrible. We just did everything right from the back all the way to the front. Couldn't fault anyone. Job, playing in a more defensive midfield role, played superb, but he also played excellent in the game before where he played further forward. So he seems to be coming into his own a lot better this season and starting very brightly. Thought that we'd miss Brown in the lineup with him picking up a small knock, but didn't seem to. Rigg absolutely filled them boots 100%. Rigg playing more advanced and then Job playing behind where Brown would be. But still, Rigg could have been a contender for man of the match for me. So could Job. There was so many. Roberts, absolutely superb. Deserved a goal. His 2 curling strikes, both just going slightly high or wide of the post. Unfortunately, I thought his efforts did deserve a goal. He got the assists, obviously. Mendy's goal, although it was a deflection that fell nicely for him, he still had to come up against 2 defenders and get composure, slot it through them and past the keeper, which he did very comfortably, looked like an absolute professional. Let's hope them 2 goals that he scored breaks that striker's curse and he can go on to get a lot more. It does relieve a bit of pressure on the whole striker situation, but I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I don't think from one player scoring in one game, we can let off and think, oh, we'll be all right now, because we still need that experienced striker. Just want to take a moment out to tell you about LU Soccer. With current strip situations where things are going out of stock in no time at all, you might have to look for other options. LU Soccer provides some excellent quality kits, including the new Sunderland home and away strip. So check them out and look at the quality on this. The stitching on the badge, the fine detail inside the collar, and everything else that you'd expect from a high quality replica football kit for a price that's much better than you'll find anywhere else. And with a discount code in the comments, it's even better. On the striker front, the Mendy saga continues. So people thought it was dead in the water. People thought it was done, but they have gone back with a revised offer. It's still under negotiations. It's back and forth. It's all that. It's paperwork. It's crossing the T's and dotting the I's. But I do think this is still going to be a done deal. And it's even reported now that Khan are potentially looking to replace him already. So they're looking at options and bringing in players because they expect to lose him. So Mendy could be on the way. How long he will take to break into the squad, I'm not sure. We don't know what his fitness levels are like. And although he's not been training with the team as of late, he has still been training. And from what I've seen, you can follow him on his social profiles, looks pretty physically fit. But match fitness is a complete different story. So we'll see how he comes in. Hopefully Mendy can continue this streak, so there's no pressure on Mendy. So we've got 2 options. And I would love for at least one game to see a strike partnership up front instead of one up front all the time. The rumours were also that Ross Stewart would be coming over on loan back to Sunderland. However, I don't think this is a wise move. Although I do highly rate him still, it's been bumped on the head with an injury again. So do we really want to be risking bringing in another injured player, albeit on loan? We just don't want that. We need someone much more reliable, somebody who's going to be on there. And despite holding on to him all through the off-season and the start of this season, it looks like Jack Clarke could be soon heading to the exit door. This is unfortunate. We all know this. He's an absolutely superb player. But Leeds are now in the running to get him back. And they have the money to do so. They've sold a lot of players of late, and they do have the coffers to hit one of our asking prices. And Clarke does have an affinity with that club, so you cannot blame him. It's not a lack of loyalty to us. He was there to begin with. So if the offer comes in and the powers that be accept it, then I expect him to go. If it was anybody else in the Championship making an offer, I don't think Jack Clarke would be interested. I think he's interested in going to the Premier League, if anything. But when you've already got relationships with clubs like that, it's a different story. So, depending on how we go, we could be seeing the exit of Jack Clarke, but you can be sure that Speakman, KLD, will demand a very high price tag for this. And Mundell has the chance now to potentially step up and be an absolute hero stepping into that position. I know he's got the ability. I've seen the speed. I've seen the determination, the skill that he's got. I think he's an excellent like-for-like replacement for Clarke. And if done right, we might not miss him. It might go very well, especially if we sign a striker, maybe two, before the end of the window. And for me personally, I'd like to see another experienced centre-back come in. I love Luke O'Nien, but it's just not his position. That's it from me. Just a short one. We'll do another video to preview Burnley coming soon. Until then, keep the faith, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.